Good day, everyone. We are Group 4, and today we will be presenting our final project in Computer Programming 2, titled Structure Suite, a Python-based structural safety and engineering computation toolkit. As civil engineering students, we often work with several computations, such as axial stress, beam reactions, concrete estimates, and unit conversions. These are common tasks but can be time-consuming and prone to error when done manually. To address this, our group developed Structure Suite, a Python-based program that performs multiple engineering calculations accurately, quickly, and in one system. In this presentation, we will discuss its features, the methodology we used, and a live demonstration of the program.
The main purpose of StructuSuite is to support engineering students and practitioners in performing accurate structural and material calculations. Our objectives are to create a Python program that consolidates essential structural engineering computations, to apply programming techniques such as functions, conditionals, loops, and input validation, to minimize calculation errors through automation, and to provide a practical tool that can assist in academic tasks and preliminary engineering work. Structure Suite shows how programming can help improve efficiency and accuracy in the field of civil engineering.
Structosuite contains seven major computation modules used in basic structural design and material estimation. These include axial stress calculator by computing the force per unit area. Next is beam reaction calculator for center load, point load at a distance, and uniformly distributed load. Next is factor of safety calculator. Next is unit conversion module for force, area, and stress. Next is concrete mix estimator based on a 1 is to 2 is to 4 proportion, and also density and unit weight calculator. And lastly, it also includes rebar weight estimator for standard bar sizes. The program also includes error checking to prevent invalid inputs and a session log feature that stores all computation with timestamp.
In developing Stretcher Suite, our group follow a modular programming approach. Each calculation was placed inside its own fashion to keep the code organized and easy to manage. We implemented input validation and exception handling using trying dash except blocks to prevent crashes and incorrect values. A menu-driven system guides the user through each module. Every output is clearly formatted, and the program automatically logs each computation with the date and time. This shows how Python can support engineering workflow while maintaining accuracy, clarity, and reliability.
For our demonstration, I will now run Struct2Suit using Visual Studio Code. So for the demonstration, I will now run our program's Struct2Suit. Here on my screen, you can see the Python file containing all of our functions. So here you can see the axial stress, the beam reaction calculations, factor of safety, the unit conversions, and many other more. Each of these functions handles a specific engineering computation. We organize the program this way so that the code stays readable, easy to maintain, and easy to test. When we run the program, the main menu appears. This menu lets the user to choose which engineering computation they want to perform. Everything is number-based to make it simple and easy to navigate. So I will now run our code. As you can see, here is the main menu, and you can choose any calculations that is included there. So let's test it. So for example number 1, let's compute for the axial stress on structural member. So to do that, we should enter number 1 because we are computing for an actual stress. After that, the system will ask for an actual force. So in here, I will put a 15,000 newtons. After that, the system will ask you on your preferred unit for your area. Is it millimeters squared or square meters? So I will choose millimeters squared. And to put that, you will enter mm2. And for square meters, you will put m2. After that, the system will ask you for the area. Here, I will put 600. After that, it will compute and give you the actual stress in both Pascal and megapascal. So for example number 2, let's estimate the materials needed for concrete. But before that, let's press enter to return to main menu. And now we will enter number 5 for concrete mix and material estimator. The system will ask you for the concrete volume. Here I will put 0.75 cubic meter, and it will ask you if you want a default mix. You will just put enter for yes and N for no. Here I will put yes so the standard proportions are used, which is 1:2:4. After that, the system will ask you the cement bag weight in kilograms. So I will put 1 here. The program now displays the dry volume, the exact amount of cement in kilograms, the number of bags needed, and the volumes of sand, gravel based on 1:2:4 proportion. This is very useful in estimating materials for small construction projects. So for the last example, we will use the session log. TrackUsuit also saves all computations in the session log. Here, we can see the record of every calculation we performed today, including timestamps. This feature is helpful for documentation, reporting, or when computations need to be reviewed later. So to do that, we will press enter to return to main menu. And then we will choose 9 or type 9 for the show session log. As you can see, this is the session log that we have tried earlier. So for the actual stress, the concrete estimator, the concrete volume, dry volume, cement mass, cement bags. And that concludes the live demonstration. This shows how StructureSuite calculates common engineering values quickly, safely, and accurately.
Through this project, we were able to integrate programming with real engineering applications, and we learned how Python can support decision making in structural computations.
Our program may be simple, but it shows how automation can reduce errors and improve accuracy in common engineering calculations.
We also saw how important programs such as validation and debugging are in creating reliable and functional software for engineering use.
Overall, this project strengthened our understanding of both programming and engineering fundamentals, especially in handling formulas and computations.
Thank you for watching our presentation of Struct2Suit. We hope our program demonstrates the usefulness of Python in civil engineering. This ends our report. Thank you for watching.